purapura I Te Wānanga o Raukawa. Welcome to the 8th edition of Te Wānanga o Raukawa hosted ANZ Premiership Pre-Season Poi Tarawhiti Tournament in Otaki. I Wānanga I Te Kapa Steel, me Te Kapa Pulse. First game of the day ahead of a busy day, 4 games in the total. Ko Bridget Tunnicliffe aho. With me on the commentary desk is Cruz Tangira. Tēnā koe, kei te he koe.
Tēnā koe hoa, morena ai ina po I ki te tātou I roa ngā kēmu, E Wānanga I Te Kapa Pulse, me Te Kapa Pulse. We saw that game last night, followed by the Tactics and the Mystics. However, today, the first game of day one here at Te Wānanga o Raukawa is between these two teams on your screen, and without a doubt, a big matchup coming, Bridget. The likes of Cara Starth, she's moved from the Mystics to the Steel, and I'm really excited to see what she can do down there.
Yeah, I mean, so much time spent at the Mystics honing her craft with the help of Phoenix Karaka, the likes of her, and yeah, I think she probably came down here to really guarantee herself some game time.
Yeah.
And Cruz, you caught up earlier with the Pulse coach, Anna Andrews-Tasola.
Yeah, morena, we thought it was a great contest last night. We really enjoyed it. We love playing against our Pulse men. And they set us up really well for this weekend, about competing and contesting for the ball, and they're so quick, and their arm length as well is really deceptive. So that set us up well for the weekend.
Now, I just looked over to your bench and I've got a bit of concern on my face. Kiana Williams, she's wearing a sling. Is she okay? Is there anything to be concerned about?
Yeah, she was great out there last night, but she's got a little bit of an injury to her arm, and we'll see what that looks like. We're used to dealing with this stuff, so hopefully she'll come out all right. It'll just be a couple of days.
Newish sort of team with the Steel. What are you expecting from them today?
Yeah, I think they've got experience all across the court, and they're building their combinations as well, and they're coached really well, so it's going to be a great contest.
Enjoy the game.
Ngā mihi.
Yeah, it's really important for us to gauge where we're at. We've had a couple of games against the Blast girls. This will be a step up for us against the ANZ team. So just really excited for the girls to get on the court and see what we've been practicing, and if they can put it out there and what we need to work on come game one on the 11th of May.
Now, we speak about combinations on the court, but also combinations off the court. Yourself and Liana Leota, you're back together coaching the side. How's that going?
Oh, it's so fantastic. She's such a gun, eh? Like, her netball brain as a player was remarkable, but even more now that she's had all that experience in England and with the Roses. So for me, I'm lapping it up. She's got such good netball now, and yeah, we're working really well as a combination, and we're just enjoying the moment together, right?
Yeah, well, we can't wait to see more of it. Enjoy today's game, Wendy.
Thank you.
And the Pulse lineup in goal shoot is Melia Wormsley, goal attack Kiana Palacio, wing attack Skylar Tainui Takere, centre Ainziana Puliata, wing defence Edina Ngarimu, goal defence Alika Clark, and goal keep Maddie Thomas.
Yeah, great to see these young guns getting a turn this morning. And if we look to the Steel, the opposition in that goal shoot is Alia Dunn. She'll team up with Georgia Heffernan. Your wing attack is Serena Dona Kamakama. Centre is Kate Heffernan. Their wing defence is Sam Winders. Great to see her back. Abby Lawson is goal defence, and their goalkeeper Cara Starth, as we spoke about before. So there she is on your screen, Sammy Winders. She's played obviously here in New Zealand, but also in Australia for the Giants last year. Bridget, what kind of experience would that give her for her to lift her game?
Oh, I just think she's a brilliant player, and she is too good to not be playing ANZ Premiership. She obviously had several seasons starting out in the Magic. She had that one season in the Steel in 2023, went over to the Giants last year. She got a decent amount of court time over there, but I don't think was re-signed again. Yeah, she's got to find a home somewhere. Yeah.
And of course, one noticeable omission is Kimi Orapoi. She's not here this weekend for the Steel, so what better person to bring in than Sam Winders as the teams get ready for the first centre pass o Te Rangi Tuarua ki konei ki Te Wānanga o Raukawa ki Otaki. Kare korehia tāhua rā wātu te whenua nei. It's a real pleasure to be here, as you said, Bridget, for the 8th edition of this pre-season tournament, and what better way to get ready for the season ahead than here in Otaki.
Yeah, and Alia Dunn, a return home of sorts. Spent a few seasons with the Pulse, then with the Tactics, and the Steel would have welcomed her home with open arms. Pulse will get us underway. Puiata. Walmsley's outside.
Contact between the fence.
Winters will ride her opposite all game.
Yeah, I was just going to say she brings a physicality to that wing defence position. That's her bread and butter. She knows exactly what she needs to do in that position.
Contact with
Early turnover there for the steal. Now these are 12-minute quarters, so the super shot, and we're using the kupu Māori Piro Nui mo tēnā ingoa me ki. So Piro Nui every last 4 minutes of every quarter in this particular game.
Oh, she nearly had it. I still can't get over that Puiata has come back from 3 ACLs. It's like just unbelievable, her tenacity to come back from that.
Yeah, tōna manua nui kare kore he ngākau nui ia. Oh, big call there from the umpire.
Yep, she was there already, she said. She stood her ground, the defender.
Bunch obstruction, goal attack.
Lots of young ones in this Pulse lineup. Zalika Clark at goal defence, Maddie Thomas goal keep.
Skylar Tanui Takere, wing attack. As mentioned last night, she's an incredible touch player too. There they are, the two duos, coaching duos for the steal.
And they come from the school of Robin Broughton.
Yeah, so they know exactly what they're doing.
As does Donna Wilkins, new coach for the Tactics this year.
As does Te Huinga Selby Rickett, the assistant coach for the Tactics. So Robin Broughton, although she isn't with us physically, her memory and her ability and her talent as a coach is still living on in the world of netball. Beautiful feed there from Heffernan. A player that has certainly, you know, gone from strength to strength over the years. She's obviously a solid foundation player for the Silver Ferns at the moment.
Yep. Barnes is moving off goal defence.
Palacio, she had to fill in quite a lot last year for the Pulse, as they were dealt with a lot of shooter injuries. So she's a great fill-in to have.
Still.
Serena Dona Kamakama, what a feed, the vision, beautiful vision there by Serena, straight into Alia Dunn. Tōna tirohanga, titiroki tēnei koutou, beautiful feed there, just the presence and the finesse on that ball.
Yeah, Dona Kamakama debuted last year.
Another Auckland girl that's made the permanent move down to the south, deep south.
Still.
I think that's what the Steel have been really missing the last couple of years. Oh, nearly. Clark, you know, once they lost George Fisher, the English import, they really miss having a target goal shooter at the back. And last year it looked like Georgia Heffernan was carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders.
Yeah, it was a tough season for the Steel, because the season prior to that, I think they only won one game. So certainly wanting to change that this year for the 2025 ANZ Premiership.
Bunch obstruction, wing defence.
Off the rim.
Wow, super strong in the air. Tōna kaha,
Yeah.
Akara Stith.
Finding a way through the midcourt, Sinclair.
That was a beautiful play there, right throughout the court, from defense all the way down to attack for the Steel. The timing as well was so perfect.
Oh, misunderstanding.
You know, Serena Dona Kamakama, obviously a young mid-quarter coming through, but what better person to have than Liana Leota, one of the best in her day.
Yeah, spent many years over in the UK, playing then, coaching. Winders is on the ground. Former Silver Fern.
With the centre. Yep.
Still looking a bit ginger, Sam Winders, just hopping on that knee.
Oh, the clever offload.
Pulse.
Oh, she's pulling time.
Hold time.
Oh, that's a real shame.
Oh, substitute.
Well, at least she's walking here. He tohu pai tēnā, kia te he koe tunu ia. But you know, you always just get that feeling of doubt when you see players grab their knee. Oh, speaking of vision, beautiful feed there for the pole straight into Wormsley.
So Charlotte Lowry has come on at wing defence for the steal. Done strong to the ball. Oh, Clark. Nice touch.
Hold time, tactical change, Pulse.
Oh, good cover from Kara Stife, but they find a way to Amelia Wormsley.
Obstruction, goal defence. No. It's obstruction. Still.
Good even match here at the moment, 5 apiece for both teams. Really steady on their position, not forcing too much in.
Done, safe under the post.
Out of court throw in, centre third.
Mistake from the Pulse, hands it to the steal.
Yep.
Lowry with the throw in. Oh, great work.
She gets it back.
Complete height mismatch as well.
Well, that's defense 101. If you turn it over, get on defense and get it back, and that's exactly what Puliata did.
Obstruction. Still.
Look at this from Puliata. Yep, mismatch there on the height, but she's just got a tip to the ball.
Oh,
wow.
That's a big one. Oh, beautifully done from Abby Urwood.
Obstruction.
Pulse.
Contact, win the
Good
field.
pressure here. Oh, he didn't go ana koutou. Ko te piro nui tēnā, te wā piro nui. 2 points for the super shot.
Bunch obstruction wing.
Phoenix Schwelger misses it.
Contact, goal
Cleaned up
attack.
by Abby Lawson.
Great change of direction there by Dona Kamakama. Took her defender one-way pop back to the open space. Alia Dunn for the 2.
Poles get it out of the defensive third. Phoenix Schwelger has come on at goal attack for Pulse.
Contact on the line. Goal attack. Contact, goalkeeper, 2 or 1.
Going for the 1.
Obstruction, goal defence. Steal.
Dona Kamakama finds Heffernan in the wing. She
Heffernan.
lines it up. Oh, no. I'm waiting to say our new word.
Oh, yeah. She was so close to beautiful rhythm in her shot. Just
Yep.
popped out.
3 misses.
My goodness.
Wormsley. Wow.
Obstruction, goalkeeper.
Straight through the defenders.
He whanga nui rawa atu tēnā mai Puliata. Home side up by 2. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Strong take, Walmsley. Schwalger burrows away into that 2-point zone. Ah, that's a risk, but they still manage to hold on to it, the Pulse. The more you pass it around, the more opportunities you give the opposition to grab it. Well, the 2-point shot eludes both sides so far.
Obstruction wing attack.
Oh, Puliata having a go at everything.
Isn't she? Tōna kaha. Tōna maia anō hoki. He rawa kite kite.
We can see here, yeah, Anna Andrews-Tasola taking advantage of that coaching box. You can have a direct conversation in the moment with her player.
Ai, te pauaka kaiako, I te reo Māori me ki.
Oh, Thomas, she saw that. Just couldn't take her feet with her. Jump. 1 minute 18 left. Can one of these sides get a super shot? Walmsley holds on to it.
Contact, goal defence outside. Contact, you pushed her.
Well, she's asking for it, Walmsley. She wants to go for the 2.
Will it be Schwalger? Carl.
Oh, great cut through the middle there by her sister, Georgia Heffernan.
Heffernan, no.
Kotai te pero noiho, 1 point only.
Yeah, I guess if you miss a few, you start doubting yourself.
Yeah, and you need to keep putting points on the scoreboard. Oh, that was a good tussle there by Maddie Thomas, the goalkeeper for the Pulse. There we go, pero nui. Te pero nui tuatahi.
And right on the buzzer. So it is the Steel leading the Pulse 10-9. Looks like we've got a tight one. Stick around for the second quarter. We'll just take a quick break.
Tēnei whare, he kōrero ona, he tapu tōna, he mana anō tōna.
I think it's really important to have a place that always connects you back to the past. It ensures that our stories aren't lost and they continue for future generations.
It's home, eh? It's mum, it's dad, it's Nana, it's my brothers and sisters, yeah. It's even the visitors we used to have.
You know, a lot of these old whare are being bulldozed down and you won't see them again. Just knowing that this place is going to be here forever is absolutely amazing.
When you still have a homestead, it's a constant reminder of what was and what can be.
It's not every day that you build a magnificent and beautiful building like this.
It's like a Maori way of experiencing space.
What is Māori architecture? What could it be?
I think it's something our people have always wanted.
This is a landmark project for us.
Meet Māori challenging the status quo.
When we're in control of ourselves and our own destiny, we're in a better position.
The Drawing Board, ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
Tēnā whina mai.
Ko aua tau reka rekara, a ngā tiki okio. Hei te whakapātari-tari tō mātou kokaraho. Te ngā here o tā uki-uki me ngā whenua tai āmu.
Kari ngā māro ana koe ki ngā kōrero I te pōra.
I wareware I au te
Ki noki o te huna nei. End of the valley. Ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
4 months' time, I've got to be good enough to go out there and perform. When I was told of the calibre of tutors, it's like, yes, I'll come.
Beautiful.
You learn to kind of sync with each other.
It's actually probably harder doing the boy than it is playing rugby.
I'm very anxious when it comes to performance.
I might be bad now, but I'm going to get better.
Don't want to let my team down.
Nah, I'm loving this.
Yes!
You better go out there and be good.
It makes me really proud when my teammates can showcase our culture.
E te iwi hoki mai rā, it is the Steel leading the Pulse 10-9 after the first quarter. Nice and tight. Unfortunately, we did see a player go down during that phase of play. Sam Winders, who we weren't expecting to see here this weekend. She was a welcome surprise, but she's had to go to the sideline as quarter 2 gets underway.
Yeah, thank God she's still walking though. Huro tēnā.
So Kiana Palacios at wing attack, Phoenix Schwalger at goal attack. And we've got Olivia Dykstra at goal shoot for the Pulse. Lots of youngsters here.
Well, 2 passes there for the Steel and finding the circle edge. Very impressive, Serena Dona Kamakama, the young wing attack for that Steel outfit.
Oh, beautifully read by Kara Stith. Deep into the wing.
Sister to sister. Always great to see.
Yes, she's a strong holder, Alia Dunn.
Steel.
And don't forget, the Steel are missing Kimi Urapoi, so she's just going to add more experience, more speed, more finesse, passes, Peta Yaya, passes like that. Kate Heffernan.
Yeah, well, it's interesting in terms of the Silver Ferns last year. She had an incredible Constellation Cup series in the wing attack position. Yep. So that's, you know, do we see her play more wing attack, therefore, at the Steel this year?
Yeah, well, he pātai nui tēnā, mō ngā kaiko o te kapa Steel. Big question for the coaches of the Steel. And I think what Kate adds is her defensive prowess in that centre position, and obviously her height as well.
Georgia Heffernan made her debut for the Silver Ferns in early last year. She'll be keen to get her shooting volume and accuracy up this year during the ANZ.
Pulse.
Palacio wants support. Oh, and punted away by Lowry.
She's very quick, isn't she? Got some, you know, twinkle toes around that circle edge.
Yeah, I think she might have had a few cameos at wing attack for the Steel last year when they went through some injury issues. Lawson helps out. Back to Lowry. Oh, right down to the pocket.
That ball was floating, so an attempt for an intercept, but it landed safely.
Pulse.
Palacio fought hard for that ball. Just away from the reach of Kara Stith.
Beautiful shot there. For Schwager, the young goal attack for the Pulse. A low-scoring game, I'd say, for both these sides.
Contact, wing
I think that's a true testament just to how, you know, physical this game is. They're taking their time. They're not rushing.
Pulse.
Yeah, just the one Piro Nui super shot in the first quarter. No, she's strong, Dijkstra.
So is Kara Stuyth.
Yeah, great position.
Couldn't hold on to that position, though, that turnover.
Bunch obstruction, wing attack.
Oh, yeah, she managed to stave Kara Stuyth off.
Contact, goal defence. Goal defence, obstruction. Pulse.
Palacio looking for support.
Contact centre.
Stuyth is just sort of floating off Dijkstra.
Throw in this side. That's it.
Oh, too much.
Just the last sort of few balls coming out of that defensive end from the Steel have gone a bit wayward. So perhaps just the area that they needed to pick up in.
Oh, yeah, she kept Stuyth on her back. Dijkstra.
Didn't even look to the post, though. Just wants to get a little bit more set like that.
So Kate Lloyd has come on at goalkeeper. She had a few seasons with the Tactics, and I thought she'd kind of retired.
Yeah, well, she did announce that she did last year. But no, great to see her back.
Oh,
and gets a tip.
Yeah, nearly right in it.
Goal defence, contact. Yeah? Yes.
Schwalger finds her shooting partner just. Through the hands. Just good defensive work, really sticking to her.
Well, and the wrong pass as well. It should have been more of a pass into space rather than flat like it was.
Contact.
Diona Kamakama, clever passing.
Here you are. Steal.
Dunn provides a lot of just clarity and strength down that shooting end. She doesn't do too much, and I think she actually allows a goal attack to, you know, work around that shooting circle to open up the space.
Yeah, she makes it crystal clear where she wants that ball. Whiro Nui wā.
Right, wā Whiro Nui.
Yeah. She just wanted to give that extra second to line up that shot.
Oh, great movement again from Dona Kamakama.
Contact, wing defence, adjust your timing. Obstruction, goal defence in the 2.
Heffernan,
Obstruction on
e ruanga Pero.
both out. 1 or 2.
Whiro Nui.
Steal.
Can she reel it in? No.
I think she tripped, actually, when she was sort of driving to the pocket.
Contact, goalkeeper.
Dykstra, is she going to pull the trigger? Yes, she is. Off the rim. Snaffled up by Kate Lloyd. Dona Kamakama just flying through the court.
Ai, tōna tere.
Contact, goal defence. It's in the 1
Oh. Ona pukinga Alia Dunn. E rua ngā pero. Rawe rawa atu mai aia.
Schwelga is going for it. Too much. Oh, great tip, Palacio.
Well, it's good to see Schweiger still going for those 2 points. You know, despite her accuracy being a little bit low at the moment, just the confidence to keep going to the post.
Heffernan finds his sister in the wing.
Advantage offside when defence.
There for the next pass. She's going to go for it. Oh, Thomas with the smackdown.
Yes, obstruction, goal defence.
Oh.
Nicely done.
Georgia Heffernan, a shot wrapped in perfection. When she's on, she's on, and she's very hard to stop.
Done. Pedal Nui.
Ringa ringa wera. Maraua. Hot hands for those two. They're on form at the moment. He taura pai tēnā, mō ngā kaikuru uhanga for shooters in this competition. That's how you do it.
Lowry straight down to Heffernan.
Tiro nui anō.
Heffernan finds herself in the zone, but a fumble. Replay ball. 23 seconds left. Pulse will be desperate to score a super shot here.
Ai, te kauheko nei toi ana.
Goal defence, contact in the 2.
Ai, Piro Nui. They needed that, the pulse. So it is the steal, though, extending their lead, 27-18, making the most of that super shot zone. And we'll just take a quick break.
Whakanui a te rima te kautau o whakatupuranga ruama. Neke atu i te whā te kautau, te tūhono i ngā iwi ki te mātauranga Māori. Ko te mana āhapu, ko te mana āiwi. Tomo kia ngā whare mātauranga, te whare kōkiri, te whare whakatupu mātauranga, te whare oranga, te whare whakākoranga, me te whare kōrero. Nau mai ki te kāinga o Ōtaki.
Tēnā whina mai.
Ko aua tau reka rekara, a ngā tiki okio. Hei te whakapātari tari, tō mātou kokaraho. Te ngā here o tā uki uki me ngā whenua tai āmu.
Taringa māro ana koe ki ngā kōrero i te pōra.
I wareware i au, te kinoki o te huna nei. End of the valley, ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
4 months' time, I've got to be good enough to go out there and perform.
When I was told of the calibre of tutors, it's like, yes, I'll come.
Beautiful.
Learn to kind of sync with each other. It's actually probably harder doing the boy than it is playing rugby.
I'm very anxious when it comes to performance.
I might be bad now, but I'm going to get better.
Don't want to let my team down.
Nah, I'm loving this.
Yes! You better go out there and be good.
It makes me really proud when my teammates can showcase our culture.
You'd feel the connection ripple.
It's always about telling a story.
not your knowledge to hold on to.
Ora uro tui te ao haka.
Tēnei whare, he kōrero ōna, he tapu tōna, he mana anō tōna.
When you still have a homestead, it's a constant reminder of what was and what can be.
Homesteads, Season 2, ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
No mai hoki mai to game one. It's the Steel leading the Pulse 27-18 at half-time, and we Cruise, we've seen some great performances so far. None other than one of the Silver Ferns, Kate Heffernan at centre. What have you made of her performance so far?
Ai, koia tētahi rangatira o tēnei kapa te kapa Steel. She's one of the leaders in this team, and boy, she's leading by example so far. Her beads, tōna tirohanga, ki roto te porohita, into the circle. Just her finesse on the ball as well. And like I mentioned in commentary, her ability to turn over the ball, her defensive prowess is second to none. So a great first half from her so far.
And another player who is really making a comeback this year from injury, Ainziana Puliata. We've seen her at centre for the Pulse. I always saw her very much as an attacking player, but what's impressed me is she's really, her defensive game is there as well.
Yeah, and I think that's grown over the last couple of years as well. You mentioned she's come back from 3 ACLs, but she looks like she hasn't left. You know, her ability on court at the moment is second to none. She's matching up with her opposition. We just saw there her feeds into the circle. So, yeah, a really strong start for the centre, the young centre, and certainly more game time to come over this weekend, but also the ANZ Premiership.
Yeah, Whitney Souness is not available to play this weekend. We haven't seen Tiana Maturo, so yeah, we've seen a lot of youngsters in this Pulse lineup, including shooter Olivia Dykstra, and she's been solid.
Yeah, she has, and you know, really good strong hold as well, so her ability to open up that space behind her and just show the feeders exactly where she wants it. I think we take it for granted, you know, the hand up is actually a really good signal of where you want the ball, but sometimes we don't see it. Sometimes it's bilingual instead, so yeah, really good effort from her in that first half.
Yeah, and the Steel really benefited from the super shot, the wā piro nui period in that first half. The Pulse struggled a little bit with that, so they'll be wanting to address that.
Paris Mason comes on at wing defence for the Pulse, the home side. Samatimu, goal shoot.
Yeah, Samatimu stepped up for the Steel last year, brought in as an injury replacement and given a full-time contract. Dykstra with the arm up. Lloyd.
Well, it's Tor Timber in that defensive end for the Steel. Kate Lloyd, Cara Stythe.
One of the tallest defenders in the competition.
Steel.
Miscommunication.
Yeah, an easy turnover there for the home side.
Contact, wing defence.
So Heffernan is now at wing defence.
Contact, goal defence. Yep. Obstruction goalkeeper.
Grace Southby, who is a training partner, is on the court at wing attack. Daughter of some former Silver Ferns coach Janine Southby.
And former Steel coach as well.
Fast obstruction centre.
Oh, too much.
Yep.
Contact, wing attack.
On the baseline alone.
Obstruction goalkeeper. Steel.
Punches through. Southby down into the pocket. She's alone. Could she get it there quick enough? That's the challenge.
This young defensive duo of the Pulse are certainly causing a headache for the Steel. They've just, you know, they're not getting clean intercepts, but they're putting confusion. Te rangiruatanga, I roto i te herengaro o te kapa steel.
The Steel doing a good job here. Oh, is someone going to pull the trigger? Had to be patient, the Pulse.
Pulse.
E ngā piro te rere ki e tanga. 6 goals the difference.
Vantage contact on the tip.
Again, they're slowing them down at this point in the attacking third.
Oh.
But there is the release.
And the bounce pass in effect there as well. 2 in a row.
Still.
Sometimes it's better to go low than go high.
Temu, good vision, sighting her shooting partner.
Hold time, team timeout, Steel.
So, tactical timeout.
All right, and if you're just joining us this morning, there is a new rule change in the ANZ Premiership where both teams get a 90-second timeout, 1 per half, 2 per game, and the Steel are implementing their first one in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I think it was Summer Temu who,
was.
yeah, and I mean, she's one of the youngest, more inexperienced members of the team, so it's good to see she had the confidence to do that.
Yeah. And just to add to that, it can be anyone on court, as we just said. Summer Temu called that one, so it can be anyone on court to call that timeout as long as it's done immediately after the goal is scored.
And the Pulse have, past 2 or 3 seasons, have had a co-captaincy arrangement between Kelly Jackson, Silverfern, and Tiana Maturo, but this year it's solely Kelly Jackson's job. Tiana Maturo was just keen to concentrate on her own game after missing a big chunk of last season through injury, and she's one of those players that's sort of on the fringes of the Silver Ferns, been in and out and in and out. So you think is that quite a wise move from her, do you think?
I think so. Whakaronga tira tēnā, just to sort of find her groove again. You're right, she's been in and out of the Silver Ferns for the last couple of years, but just to have a solid season, the pressure's taken away from her in terms of leading her team, so she now can just focus on herself and just improve her game to get back into, you know, that Silver Ferns development squad, and hopefully the Silver Ferns squad later in the year.
So underway, Pulse. Glacio fires it over. Oh, brilliant work from Kara Stye. Just a delicate touch.
Yeah, and then backed up by Kate Lloyd as well.
Temu baseline.
Or Tera Whangai as well. The feed into Temu. Just the right weight behind it.
Southby lets it rip. No, straight into the hands of Maddie Thomas.
Well, the idea was right. It just needed a bit more height on it just to get over the defender, because Georgia Heffernan had that cut along the baseline, but beautiful defense there from the Steel, causing the turnover, held ball.
Oh, did well, Zalika Clark to come round. Strong take, Glacio. Oh, right over to, I think that was the right idea. She held up Dykstra.
Oh, they get it back.
Contact, goal to Peter. That's taken.
Nice shot, Palacio.
Steal.
Heffernan lets it rip towards Donakama.
Oh, a tahua rawa atu tēnā mai Sama Temu. Just a great shot there by Sama.
Oh, good hustle, Georgia Heffernan. Yeah, those defenders are just starting to come around a bit too easily. And again, Sty, the elevation that time.
Obstruction both. Steal.
Strong take, Donakama.
Change here for the home side, the Pulse. Famu Ioane, who I thought was incredible last night in their game against the men, is on.
And Laura Barmer at goalkeep. Phoenix Schwager is now in at goal shoot.
Contact, goal defense. Step in with the goal shooter.
Stipe's having a go at everything. Schwager.
Steal.
South Beat finds Donakama.
Well, it's a battle down there between the goal shoot and the goal keep for the team, for each team. Just trying to muscle each other out to find the best position.
Yep, and there's a clever pass, just get rid of it quick. Yeah, she had Lloyd on her back. Nicely done, Schwalger. Wapiro Nui. Double shots. Oh, miscommunication. She thought Southie was driving.
Well, I want to know what the umpire's going to call this.
Free pass. Yeah, Pulse, because it was come off here.
So the ball was going to go out, but it hit the umpire instead because she was running on court and she was trying to get to the baseline, but she's caught it in favour of the Pulse.
One of those scenarios that happens once in a blue moon.
Yeah, and I actually don't know what the rule is to be used in that type of situation because it could have went either way, but she deemed that the Pulse would have had possession because the ball was going to go out from the steal, so she caught it in favour of the Pulse.
Nicely weighted ball, rewarded with a shot. Pulse, can they catch up?
Well, only 6 are different, so they've got plenty of opportunity to get back in the game. Wapiro Nui tēnei.
Yep.
There you go. That'll help Kiana Palacio bringing the difference to 4.
Contact, wing attack.
Oh, messy.
Well, just miscommunication. The right idea by Kate to play quickly to get the ball down, but her sister Georgia wasn't even looking.
Ioane finds Palacio. Oh, beautifully done by Schwelger. Just held up, drop.
Bunch obstruction wing attack.
Lacio, who did she go to?
Contact
Oh,
goalkeeper,
great smarts there, just using the bounce pass.
She going to pull the trigger? She does.
Okay, te haere mai te kapa Pulse. The Pulse are coming from 6 goals to 1 goal difference between these two teams. Temu.
Great rebound position, Paris Mason.
Bunch obstruction wing defence.
Just going for the one. Snaffled by Steiff. Temu outside, Dona Kamakama. Who's she going to go to?
It's obstruction, goalkeeper. Back on the circle edge. That's it.
Heffernan.
Obstruction centre. Both players.
It really
She's like
let them
a
off.
foot inside the circle too, so she's literally on the edge. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Listen to that sweet shot. O te piro nui. Hari te ngākau kia kite, me tērā whāngai anō.
At the other end, a quick single for the Pulse. 21 seconds left. Or 10 seconds. Oh, she was spinning. Did a 360. She didn't find anyone. Right down to into the hands of Lloyd.
Well, they need a sender.
Oh, Mason stops it. So what an entertaining third quarter. It's the Steel still with the lead, but only just 36-34. The Pulse really making the most of that super shot period. Hang around for the final quarter. It's going to be exciting. We'll just take a quick break.
Rewriting the treaty is just wrong.
It's like a Maori way of experiencing space.
Kōrero tono ana tērā kāinga.
It's a constant reminder of what was and what can be.
It's home, eh?
Karawhia.
I wareware I au, te kinokio, te hononei.
You'll never get lost here.
4 months' time, I've got to be good enough to go out there and perform.
When I was told of the calibre of tutors, it's like, yes, I'll come.
Beautiful.
You learn to kind of sync with each other. It's actually probably harder doing the boy than it is playing rugby.
I'm very anxious when it comes to performance.
I might be bad now, but I'm going to get better.
Don't want to let my team down.
Nah, I'm loving this.
Yes!
You better go out there and be good.
It makes me really proud, and my teammates can showcase our culture.
Wa he noa tu te haere I te whārua nei.
I wareware I au, te kinokio, te hononei.
End of the Valley. Binge now on Māori Plus.
Tēnei whare, he kōrero ona, he tapu tōna, he mana anō tōna.
When you still have a homestead, it's a constant reminder of what was and what can be.
Homestead, Season 2, ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
Kia hora te tēpua te ao me moane e hoa ma nau mai. Periperi mai rā I ngā tino kaupapa te wā.
Te ao with Moana, ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
It's not every day that you build a magnificent and beautiful building like this.
It's like a Maori way of experiencing space.
What is Māori architecture? What could it be?
I think it's something our people have always wanted.
This is a landmark project for us.
Meet Māori challenging the status quo.
When we're in control of ourselves and our own destiny, we're in a better position.
The drawing board, ki whakaata Māori me Māori Plus.
No mai hoki mai. No mai hoki mai to the final quarter. Steele leading the Pulse just by 2 goals. Pulse really making the most of that last super shot period.
Yeah, that was an outstanding quarter from the home side. It was 9 the difference heading into the third quarter. They got it back to 2.
Schwalger. Off the rim. Lawson's there to snap the rebound. Oh, Southby, that was risky.
Yep.
So Grace Southby's now at goal attack. Oh, she does well. She's not a tall shooter.
She's literally the same height as Serena Dona-Kamakama, the wing attack outside. But boy, got a high shot. Nice use of the pocket and the feed.
Step in, yes. With her.
Again, Southby.
Oh, great tip there by Lloyd.
Yeah, Lloyd's been great.
Yeah, just her ability to get around the hold. And it hasn't been clean, but speaking of tips.
Yeah, that was good work by Ngarimu.
Steal.
Lowry spreads it left to Dona-Kamakama.
Southby as well. Very smart for a goal attack, just using that screen to protect her space. Tiaki tōna wāhi.
Oh, she's holding nice, strong in front. Schwalger.
That's it. Come one step forward, goalkeeper. Yes.
Time? What is it? Hold time. Timeout, Pulse.
So, tactical timeout.
Yeah, a timeout, 90-second timeout for the Pulse. Their first one for the game, actually. Called by Paris Mason. Probably the right time to use it, just because the Steel were getting on the lead. They caused a few turnovers down that defensive end. Speaking of the defensive pressure from the Steel, let's have a look at how good they've been in this morning's game. Cara Stith, beautiful intercept from her. But just the combinations, although this is their first pre-season tournament, Bridget, that the combinations are still very, very strong this morning.
Yeah, and I think Lloyd is so experienced, right? She's had several seasons down at the Tactics, so although she might not know Stith very well, they've clicked really quickly. And a lot of pressure up the front too from the centre wing defence.
And this girl on screen wearing the goal defence bib, Abby Lawson, an experienced defender and certainly causing a lot of headache for the Pulse. And they've been backed up really nicely by the two mid-quarters out the front of them, Kate Heffernan in the wing defence, certainly doing her job as a leader of this group. So who will come out better out of this timeout? Will the Steel keep progressing forward, or can the Pulse bring back that deficit to 2? The deficit was 2 heading into this final quarter.
Charlotte Lowry, Steel, get us underway. Lawson drives hard. Oh, slingshot ball down into South B.
Advantage offside, wing attack.
Oh, right idea.
Lucky, very lucky. Wai marira watu rātou.
Obstruction. Arms. One step back. Yep.
Temu with a shot. Luckily, South B's there.
Just a beautiful flick at the end of her shot. I love, what South B is bringing to that goal attack position.
Well, you can imagine her mother hammered home technique.
Yeah.
technique.
Get out and shoot 500 goals before you come in for dinner.
Yeah.
Offside, wing defence. Wing defence to the top of the circle. Offside. Yes.
Lawson swallows the rebound.
That drive there by Kate Heffernan. Bringing the ball down strongly.
Yeah, Dona Kamakama's hitting that circle edge with consistency.
Obstruction, wing defence outside. Yep. Wing defence beside and away.
Oh, Mason pounces.
Yeah, that was unlucky. I thought she did a really good job of getting around the body in that instance.
Contact goalkeeper. Yep.
I love it. Hari te ngākau kia ki te ona pukinga.
South B turns, fully sights her shooting partner in Summer Temu. She's got good game awareness.
Look at this. Tēnei pāhi. I mean, it's only been 3 games so far in this tournament, but the youth are very impressive so far. Just to see their, I guess, their composure at such a level is really promising to see.
Absolutely, Dona Kamakama.
Holly Mather yesterday in the tactics.
Yep.
South B just off the rim, throw into the pulse. Somehow they hold on to that, the pulse. Schwelger wants it.
This defensive pressure, we've spoken about it. It's happening again. It's just taking that extra pass just to find the right option for the pulse.
Obstruction, goalkeeper.
Yeah, see that four-pronged defence, but they found a way, the pulse.
And that was set up by Schwager holding really high, so she had that space on the baseline to move into.
Bunch obstruction, goal attack.
So 5 the difference with just over 5 minutes to go. Make that 6.
Pulse.
Doesn't want to shoot. There she goes, inching closer to the post, off the rim. Pretty hard work.
Great outlet by Lawson. Just looking over the mess.
Advantage offside, centre. Advantage obstruction, centre.
Tēnei Hononga, this combination between the two shooters has been very impressive.
And even more impressive is when you look at the height of Grace Southby. I mean, a lot of coaches would just say at this point, look, you're going to have to be a wing attack.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you can find a way.
Te Wāpiro Nui tēnā, Te Wāpiro Nui motunga o tēnei kēmu.
Pulse did a bit of damage in the last quarter in this phase.
This girl in particular couldn't quite make it count.
Advantage contact, wing attack.
Great patience there by...
Oh, she was hoping that one of those shooters are going to drive into that space.
Well, she was trying to pop to the 2-point zone to get the ball. Just misread her movement.
And that is a quick goal from the Pulse, ticking the score over. But they are going to need twos if they want to win this game.
Yes, next to the wing attack, wing defence. Advantage offside, centre. Contact, goal defence, 2.
South Beach.
Goalkeeper, you're moving off. It's just the goalkeeper.
She's going to pull the trigger. Yes.
Oh, Mihara rawa atu mai a great South Beat. And the height as well on that shot.
Palacio, she's not in the 2-point. No, they're not working their way into the 2-point zone, even though they're down.
Yeah, they might need a me whakaparoni tā rātou Rautaki, change their strategy.
It's going to be too late.
Yeah, ngāwari ake, mō te kapa steal. South Bea no, ai!
Oh, wow.
Koia, koia, titiro ki ona Pukenga. Great pressure there by Lawson. Hands over, 3-foot guard.
Oh, the steal from Kate Heffernan. It's what she does best. Low to the ground.
The angles that the Steel outfit is playing with is so impressive. They're not forcing the ball in, they're going to the 45. South Bea no, e rua ngā pero. She gets a rebound too.
What a jump on the rebound as well.
Her elevation. Tūtiro ki tēnei peha. Great intercept there by the Steel.
South Beat goes again. Straight into the hands of Paris Mason. What can they do with it, the Pulse?
Well, Rimatako Hekonga e toi ana. 50 seconds left of this first game.
In the back space, no interest in taking the 2. Maybe they've been told to do that by the coach, I don't know. Palacio, she's capable, off the rim.
Well, one more attempt. Can they get it down? South Beat. Oh!
It is outrageous.
On the buzzer beater too. Well, South Beat, what an emphatic finish to this first game here at Te Wānanga o Raukawa. Kei Wanganui i te kapa Pulse, me te kapa Steel. Boy, the skill on display from the Steel team. Their first hit out for pre-season. And so impressive, Bridget.
Oh, that was fantastic. And for large chunks of that game, training partners. Grace Southby is a training partner. You can see she knows exactly what she's doing. And in that third quarter, it was really the Pulse that made the most of that super shot period. Wāpiro Nui. And just in that final period, though, it was the Steel. It was complete reverse. The Steel went for it, and the Pulse just didn't even attempt to really go for the 2-point shot, which I found quite surprising. So, yeah, it's consistently the Steel were good today, leading by 1 at quarter time, 27-18 at half time. And then the Pulse pulled it in a little bit in that third quarter. And but a very convincing final quarter. And just some highlights here of Grace Southby. It wasn't just the super shot that she was good at, it was just her game awareness and connecting with Samatemu and her feeders. We even saw her get some rebounds ahead of taller Timber in the circle. Teammates were delighted. And Cruz has got Kate Heffernan with him.
Kate, thank you very much for your time. Your first hit out for your side, the Steel. You must be pretty impressive because that was a really good first game for you guys.
Yeah, I guess a good starting point. There's definitely a few things we, I guess, went away from, like non-negotiables that we talked about we wanted to do the whole time, but fell away from, but some real positives and lots of different combinations out there. So pretty happy, but definitely a lot of things we need to do a lot better and more consistently.
Speaking of positives, the youth in your side, Grace Southby, one of them. My goodness, that super shot was incredible. Just a word on the youth coming through and the experience that they are showing.
Yeah, Grace has the most beautiful shot. She always has, and it was super cool to see her show it at this level. And yeah, she's a star, so I think she's going to be getting quite a lot of opportunities over the next day or so. So I'm sure she'll take it. So I'm looking forward to watching that.
Good luck for your next game against the Magic later this afternoon.
Thank you.
And Cruz has got Amelia Walmsley with him.
Amelia, thank you very much for your time. Didn't get the win, but a much stronger game from your side this morning. I guess your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, I think we did really well. You know, we're managing some load and we gave our NNL girls a good run out there. There were some new faces and they did unreal. We just told them we had a good debrief after our game yesterday and just took one thing on attack and one thing on D that we wanted to focus on, and I think we did a good job.
Now the weekend, isn't over for you guys. You still have another game coming up later today. I guess what are some work-ons that you want to see in that game?
Yeah, I think just taking our lines really hard, I think that's a real crucial one, and just pulling in the ball nice and strong.
Now, my final question. This weekend, you're probably one of the leaders in the side. You know, you don't have the likes of Kelly Jackson. Does that add more pressure to you as a player?
I guess in a way, but I think, you know, we all lead ourselves out there too. So there's more pressure, but it's kind of just you got to do what you got to do. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Cruz. So that is the first game done and dusted. The Steel beating the Pulse 53-41. Kei Wareware, we've got 3 more games today. Join us for Game 2. It's a Magic v Tactics at 11 a.m. Ka kite anō.